Hi everybody. In this video, I'm going to discuss why we are not in the book of Revelation as yet. We are teetering on the edge of it, but we're not there yet. After Yeshua addresses the 7 churches in the book of Revelation, it starts out with the riders, the 4 horsemen, actually 5, death and hell ride together. The rider on the white horse with the empty bow is showing that there is a war. The bow is empty because it's a guaranteed win for him. Also, the bow indicates war. Death, pestilence, famine, and all the rest of the riders accompany war. Now, how do I know this? Number one, I asked the Holy Spirit about it, and this is what He told me, because this just popped into my head today. And we here in the United States have never faced a war on our own land. People in Europe or in the Middle East or in countries where wars have been fought will clearly understand what happens during a war. You get disease that is spread, death, famine. It's all there. And that's what the 4 horsemen are. It's a war. If you want references to this, go and study what happened in Europe after World War II. People were starving to death in Europe. There was disease everywhere because there was no clean water. Dead bodies laying in water. It's all there. It's an indicator. The 4 horsemen are the war that kicks off the sequences in Revelation. Now, for those of you who don't think that the book of Revelation is in order, you're wrong. It is in order. If you read the Apocrypha of Elijah and the extra-biblical text, the Apocrypha of Isaiah, you will see that it is clearly in order. And once you understand that there is not just one Antichrist, there is 3 that rule the first 3.5 years and 1 that rules the second 3.5 years, you will understand a lot more about this. You will look at the scriptures in a totally different way because it all makes sense. Please watch my video. What will happen in the end of days? It will explain everything. And then you can take it back and study it yourself and pray about it. I tell everybody, don't even believe me, you go pray about it. So, this is why in the West we have a hard time understanding what the 4 horsemen actually are. It is the occurrence of a war and what happens in a war. So that's why we are not into the book of Revelation yet. The warnings to the churches is just that. He's warning them, this and this and this is what you need to brush yourself up on. Okay? These are not ages of the church. 7 continents, 7 churches is what I keep getting. 7 continents, 7 churches. And if you look at the different churches, they will describe different ways in which each continent lives and which believers are in. And it could also have to do with believers that are going to come during these first 3.5 years, because there's going to be a Christian on Christian war. But anyways, that's all in the what will happen in the end of days videos. But we are not in the book of Revelation yet. We are teetering on the edge of it. Look for a war in Europe between the immigrants and the Europeans. There's prophecies that speak about this. They're Catholic prophecies. Everybody's like, oh no, Catholic prophecies. Ooh. You know, God chooses people by their hearts, not by what, you know, human church denomination they are associated with, who he reveals things to. A lot of people don't understand that. But, you know, I think you're going to be surprised, you know, in the end when, because there's people out there that are Catholic that don't pray to saints. But anyways, we're not in the book of Revelation yet. Look at Europe, look what's going on in Europe. And I'll do another video here soon about the statue in Daniel and what that represents. Have a great evening. Yah Baruch. Bye.